League of Legends, the game that most of us love and hate at the same time. This game carries so many issues with it, so in this video, I'll dive into the ones that convinced me to quit. Community. I've been playing this game since Season 1, and let me tell you, back then people used to be much nicer. I remember this one game where I wasn't performing well on a champion, and one of my teammates was helping me by giving me tips and advices in the chat. You don't see that nowadays. Now, when you mess up, all you can expect from teammates is flaming in chat, pings, or them going AFK. When the game got mainstream, the normies came in, and wherever the normies are, everything goes downhill. The people that you spend your time with affect your behavior, vocabulary, way of thinking, basically who you are. Now when you play this children's game, you are basically spending your time with 14-year-old brats that don't know how to behave and treat others. Is this who you want to be? A grown-up adult that behaves, talks and thinks like an irritating child that has no friends? I don't think so. Updates and balance. Alright, so by now it should already be notorious that this game is never balanced right for over a decade. For example, this champion deals too much damage, let's slow her movement speed by 5 points. That will do. And Riot keeps balancing the game in this nonsensical way for as long as I can remember. And whenever the balance of the game gets out of hand, they have to introduce a major change that gets reverted in the future because it's stupid as well. That's what happens when you have people that don't even know how to play the game balancing it, not to mention using their own solo queue experiences as data for balance.
Dude, Freak got his cheeks clapped by an elo boosting Diana jungle, and now he is nerfing the role. Freak, she's Challenger! She's Challenger playing in your Mickey Mouse elo. It's not fair. It's not because jungle's broken. She's just playing in 3 tiers below her skill level.
Using win rate statistics for balancing like the most stupid and lazy people that just get a free salary for doing little to nothing. Some champions even stay in the dust of irrelevancy for years and nobody cares. This type of balancing is the most ridiculous and stupid thing I've ever seen. And every patch you gotta keep track of what these clowns come up with to keep the game quote-unquote fresh. Also, the main purpose of this game has been selling skins and making money from League addicts for many years now, not the gameplay. Not to mention the franchise is being carried by the art department. So why not save yourself the stress and stop playing a game that's in the hands of clowns that are clueless of what they're doing. Time. Let's talk about how much time this game actually sucks out of your life. So when I was a teenager that still went to school, I had plenty of time that I didn't know what to do with. Now as an adult with obligations, I cannot emphasize how valuable every free hour is, and to be wasting it on this game that doesn't add anything to my life is a slippery slope to misery. That's why I knew I had to stop entertaining this time-wasting activity. Okay now, just for the simplicity, let's say one game takes 15 minutes including champ select. When you lose a game, you gotta win 2 games to actually make progress and make up for the loss. That's 2.5 hours down the drain just to make a minuscule progress, and that brings us to the next point, which is the ladder system. The ranking system. The ranked system is still the same since I don't know when, is the stupidest thing I've ever come across. It is so that the higher your win rate is, the worse teammates you'll get, and the stronger enemies you'll get. So this system is trying to keep you at 50% win rate as much as it can, meaning that some games are just lost from the beginning, because the system gives you the worst players possible against actual smurfs. Talk about wasting time. My priorities. This game has a lot of information you need to keep in mind if you want to play it right, such as champion abilities, cooldowns, items, timings. Plus, you gotta keep updating this database regularly. As an adult that wasn't making a living out of this game, it made me wonder if investing so much of my mind to it was really worth it. Now, when the pro scene was at its infancy, I used to watch streams, vlogs, and videos of pro players and streamers, and it was actually inspiring. I thought it would be so cool to live with your homies and play video games. This seemed as the ultimate dream to happiness. As a student, I had plenty of time to pour into this game and strive for the dream, but when we look at the content online, we only see the 1% that succeeded, but we never see the 99 that didn't. Some people even ruined their lives chasing this dream. For every person that succeeds, millions fail. I was amongst the 99%. There are even worse cases of guys in PC cafes that died because of hunger or lack of sleep, just because they were addicted to gaming. But you don't have to go through such extreme experiences to understand the negative effects. After many years of gaming, I understood that I cannot invest my time, mind, and energy to this thing that doesn't serve me anymore. I still tried to utilize it for making gaming content, but deep down I knew that it's not something I want to be doing for the rest of my life. Whenever I started a game, I always regretted the wasted time and experience of toxicity. Since I stopped playing this game, I started feeling much better, and was able to pursue other things that were more meaningful to me. You can see the effects of gaming on the streamers that have been gaming as a living for over a decade now. They are still like children because all they do is playing games all day and not actually developing themselves in the real world. The thing with gaming is, you either let it go completely or you don't. There is no in between, no matter what people tell you. And I know it's hard to let go of the only thing you're good at and are familiar with because you spend so much time on it. But ultimately, you'll have to make a choice to be a gamer that's stuck in the virtual world or to start playing in the real world.
Peter?
You kind of, no, really.
You don't know who he is?
Yeah, I do know.
okay.
Double lift.
Double Lift, yeah. Double Lift, this is Daphne.
What's up?
Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, see you next time.